multiple needles, balloon veins, anxiety every single treatment. That was my life before I got a chemo port. Most of the time it took the head nurse just to get an IV in, and I dreaded it. But now, one stick, no pain, no fear. In this video, I'll show you real footage of my port being accessed and why I wish I had gotten mine soon. Hi, I'm Joey, and I share my real cancer journey to help other patients, caregivers, and survivors feel a little less alone and a little less afraid. In this video, I'll show you real footage of my port being accessed, and I'll talk about what it was like before, during, and after, so you can know what to expect. Before my port, every infusion was stressful. After just a few months of treatment, my veins had hardened so much that every time it took multiple trials, and most times the head nurse had to be called in just to get the IV started. It was painful. It was exhausting. And honestly, I dreaded every appointment, not the chemo itself. I was grateful for the medicine because it was helping me, but the process of getting hooked up. And here's something people don't always talk about. IV chemo itself was painful. I could actually feel the medicine burning as it went through my veins. Sometimes my veins even ballooned up, and that added so much to my anxiety. I didn't dread chemo itself because I knew it was helping me, but I dreaded the IV. With the port, that all changed. I don't feel the chemo going in anymore. It's smoother, easier, and honestly, a much warmer experience. I'll be honest, when I first started treatment, and even for months after that, I was more afraid of getting a port than with sticking with this very stressful IVs. The idea of surgery, having something under my skin that I'd see every day, felt like it would be a constant reminder that I had cancer. I also worried that once I started to get some strength back, I wouldn't be able to exercise again. And yes, getting a port does hurt at first. Recovery was uncomfortable. But once it healed, it turned out to be one of the best choices I made. Because what it's actually like to use a port, that was the part that surprised me the most. Here's what it actually looks like when my port is accessed. To show how easy it is with the port to get it done. So you just put some cooling medicine on.
First, clean the skin.
Oh, first clean the skin, okay.
Yes, because we're going to poke. We don't want to get it infected. Nice and clean. Chlorhexidine for you. Right?
All right.
Just clean it.
Yeah.
And then you like that cold spray.
And I like the cold spray, definitely.
Do that cold spray on you.
Makes it feel good.
Yes.
Nice and numb.
All right. Let's get that little cold spray ready.
See? It's so relaxing here.
Okay, and then you know to turn your face away so it doesn't jump in your eyes.
And I actually forgot to put my mask on. So.
Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Cold. Cold?
Cold,
yeah. Okay,
yes.
take a deep breath. 1, 2, and 3. In it goes.
In it goes.
Now we're going to cover it up. Let it stay put. Well, 300 followers. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Pretty amazing.
Yep, we just talk about symptoms, how to deal with chemo, and how to get better.
Yeah, for sure.
Now we flush it. See, it's very simple. The port is awesome.
Oh my gosh.
The nurse puts in the needle, and honestly, no pain. Compared to what I used to go through with the IVs, once it's accessed, they flush it and tape it up, and that's it. I'm ready to go. I can sit comfortably. No burning in my veins, no swelling, no constant anxiety about whether they'll even get an IV started that day. This part still amazes me. The medicine goes right in through the port, and I don't feel a thing. After all those painful IV infusions, this feels like such a relief. Honestly, it made my treatment smoother, calmer, and even a little warmer. The first weeks after surgery, my arm and even my neck felt stiff and sore. Honestly, it was like wearing a heavy coat of armor on just one side of my body. I couldn't move much, and walking my dog was impossible for a few months. He's a puller, and I was already weak from treatment and cancer, but it's important to keep gently moving your arm. I made it a point to rotate my shoulder, lift my arm a little each day, and stretch within what felt safe. Bit by bit, that made all the difference. For driving, some people use a port pillow to protect the area, but for me, the pillow actually felt worse. I found it more comfortable to sit with the seatbelt shifted to the other side or just keep my hand there with the seatbelt as extra padding. Everyone's different, so it's worth trying a few things to see what feels best for you. Now I've healed so well that the port doesn't even limit me at all anymore. I can even walk my dog again. I even started doing half push-ups. Okay, maybe just one or two, but still it feels like progress. These days, the port feels like a part of me. Honestly, I don't even think about it most of the time. What I do feel is grateful. Grateful for how much easier and more comfortable it's made my treatments. Now I just go in for my abinamuzumab immunotherapy every other month, and the port makes that process smooth and stress-free. If you're debating whether to get a port, I completely get the hesitation. I was scared too, but honestly, I wish I had done it sooner. In my case, I was forced into it. My veins were fried from IV chemo, and I still needed ongoing treatment. The hardest part was those first 1 or 2 weeks after surgery. I was sore, my arm and neck felt stiff, and moving around was uncomfortable. But within 2 weeks, I had healed, and suddenly, everything got easier. I even had treatment the very next day after surgery. That first access was a bit painful, like a strong prick, but after that, I barely felt it at all. As you saw in this video, port access now is smooth, quick, and almost painless. For me, the port meant less pain, less anxiety, and far smoother treatments. Chemo is hard enough, but this one change made the process so much more manageable. If your doctors are recommending it, I know that it can really make a world of difference. Chemo is already hard. Your access doesn't have to make it harder. A port can change everything. If you're considering one, I hope this video helps you picture what it's really like. Have you had a port, or are you considering one? Share your experiences in the comments. You never know who your story might help. And if you want more real-life cancer vlogs and treatment tips, subscribe here and check out my other videos on living with lymphoma.